please type a yes in the chat if you can hear me and see me. Thank you, Richard, Donna Lynn, Gary, Brennan, Scott, Judy, Sean, Rudy, Seb, Carl, Gary, Brian, Gregory, S. Taylor, Maureen, Don Legier, Michelle, Lily, Crystal, Jason, Robert, Johnny, Ringo, Daniel, Mario, Maria, Stephen, Danny, Gary, Halka, Fern. Wow. It's great to see all of you. Thank you for Anita. Thank you so much. And Lorenzo and Susan. Thank you all for being here. I am super, super excited about this because first and foremost, I am following in the footsteps of Janet Leger and Richard and John Weberg, who do their weekly calls for Now Lifestyle. And I'm going to start doing these Tuesdays with Tissa calls, if you will, as well. And so I'm just really honored to be following in their footsteps. All of them put some great calls on every week, and I just hope that I can rise to the standard that Janet and Richard and John have set. So thank you very much, Maureen. And so I'm really looking forward to these calls, folks. Thank you, Richard. Right back at you, my friend. I'm really looking forward to these calls because I have some lofty goals and ambitions here because I want everyone, and that includes your prospects, your team members, everyone here. I want all of you to really benefit from these calls. And I also thank you, Donalyn. And I also want to do things a little bit differently moving forward. And so we're still kind of fine-tuning exactly how we're going to do this. But what I really want, folks, long-term is, like so many companies do, I really want, because a lot of these calls, I think, and most of the folks who attend these calls, I think oftentimes are already in Now Lifestyle, or perhaps they're just getting started, which is great. And these calls, if you're here for the first time and you're new to Now Lifestyle, you're in the right place, okay? Because these calls are going to help you get started, are going to show you exactly what you need to do to start seeing results, right? And so but also for those of you who are building your Now Lifestyle businesses, I really want to focus on using these calls as presentations, not like your typical, opportunity presentations, but I really want to focus on provide you with a place where you can invite prospects, where you can share everything that Now Lifestyle has to offer them when it comes to the product and the opportunity, and really make these calls a powerful tool that all of you can leverage to build your Now Lifestyle businesses, whether you're here because of the product, because you want to be more healthy, you want to be more fit, or whether you're here for the opportunity. And in fact, Donna Lynn just gave a shout out to Perry. And Perry, I saw your comment earlier in the chat right before we started, as well as your comment in the group. And Perry is a perfect example of the folks that we want to target with these calls, right? Because Perry is ready to get started. I'm not sure if Perry has created his account yet or not, but I think he has. But I know that Perry is a perfect example of someone who's ready to take action, who's ready to start seeing results. And that's what I want these calls to be for, right? So I believe this is being recorded. Bear with me as I kind of find my way around the conference software. Yes, Seb, if you don't mind, that would be great. I have a recording going as well, I think. But Seb, if you don't mind recording, that would be great. I do want to make sure these calls are always recorded so you can always share the replays with folks. And just like one little tidbit here, what I really want to do is we want to take these recordings and I want to turn them into recordings that you can promote with your lead capture pages. And I'll get more into that in a bit, but I think, Joel has done so many of these, calls, typically once or twice a week or whatever, and he shares so much good, valuable information. And I just think that these calls are a very powerful tool when it comes to sharing Now Lifestyle with others. And so why not go the extra step? And I'll show all of you how to do this in another call, but let's go ahead and leverage the recordings of these calls, put a lead capture page in front of them, and really use them to build our businesses, right? So let me, hang on a second. Let me go ahead and bear with me. I want to pull up it's not really even a presentation here, but let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Bear with me, folks. I just want to, hang on a second. I meant to put together, you should be able to see like a really basic slide there on my desktop. And if you can, yeah, just let me know. I think you can see it all. Okay, thank you, Gary. So, and keep in mind, folks, based on everything I just said, a lot of you already know me. You're familiar with Now Lifestyle. But again, remember that we also want to customize these calls and cater them to folks who are new to Now Lifestyle. So bear with me if I repeat something you already know. Keep in mind that there are a lot of folks here. There are currently almost 100 folks in attendance. And I know for a fact that a lot of them are new. So just very quickly, folks, in case you don't know, who am I? My name is Tissa GODAVITARNE, or Tissa, T-G-I-M, GODAVITARNE, as I often say. The reason I say that, every Monday morning, I post on my Facebook timeline, T-G-I-M. Thank goodness it's Monday, right? And that's really in contrast to a lot of folks who often share or say TGIF, right? Thank goodness it's Friday, because I've always thought that if you're thank goodness it's Fridaying, that typically means that you can't wait for Friday to come because you sort of aren't happy, or perhaps you dread how you're spending your week. And that's why a lot of folks TGIF. And I've always thought that if you're TGIFing, wait, that didn't sound right. But anyway, you know what I mean. If you're looking forward to Fridays, then maybe there's a way that we can change things around so that you really enjoy what you do throughout the week and you can't wait for Mondays because you love what you do, right? And that's in many ways how I see Now Lifestyle. It's kind of like taking you from a TGIF lifestyle to a TGIM lifestyle, where you love what you do, you're sharing the products and the value with others, you're helping others improve their lives, whether it's financially or physically. And when that's how you spend your time, that's when you really can't wait for that work week to start, right? So that's why I often refer to TGIMs, right? I've been a full-time affiliate marketer, network marketer, working from home for longer than I care to admit, but really since 1999, 2000 or so. So I've been at this business of affiliate marketing, network marketing for almost 20 years. Wow, I can't believe it's been that long. I've seen and done it all. I really have. I've seen and done it all when it comes to working from home and affiliate marketing and network marketing. Long story short, it hasn't always been easy. As is the case with so many entrepreneurs, there have been so many ups and downs and challenges and obstacles, but don't get me started on the importance of always staying positive, because positive doesn't mean that you're happy all the time. It means that you know that things will ultimately always work out because you believe in whatever it is you're doing and you have your why, right? So because of that mindset, despite all the trials and tribulations, I've earned over $6 million online from affiliate marketing, network marketing. I'm not saying that to impress you. I'm not saying that to brag. The reason I'm saying that is because if you're here and you're paying attention to this call or watching the recording, you're here to learn something. And when it comes to learning from others, you always want to learn from others who have achieved the results that you are looking for, right? So I say that just to share with you that I have some experience here. And I will also say that, of that $6 million, at least $500,000 of that has come from selling Joel's products, whether it's GVO's products or Senshark or now LifeStyle. And the reason I share that with you, is because first and foremost, it always starts with a product, right? And so one of the first things you're going to notice about Now LifeStyle, if you're new here, is that this is not about, you know, some get rich quick scheme. This is not about selling products that teach people how to make money by selling those same products. This isn't one of those whatsoever. And I'm here to tell you that if you're here looking for long-term results in a business model that's sustainable, it always starts with legitimate, genuine products, bona fide products with tremendous value. And that's the reason why I and so many others, Janet Legere, Richard and John, that is why so many others have had so much success over many years with Now LifeStyle and Joel's products, because they have genuine value built into them. They are competitively priced. They're legitimate products that you can sell to others, right? Both physical and digital products. So that's why I share those numbers with you and a little bit of who I am. I'm going to go through these very quickly because I know your time is valuable, and I also know how I can be. I get so excited about all of this that I could probably go on for 3 or 4 hours. So that's a little bit about who I am. You know, I've known Joel for, well, again, I don't want to say for how long I've known Joel because that's going to date both of us, but let's just say well over a decade. Okay. And as I mentioned, I have seen and done everything in this business. And there's a reason why I have chosen ultimately to align myself with Joel and GVO and Now LifeStyle. And that is because, frankly, because of Joel's integrity, his leadership, and the products that he builds that all of us can sell. And I've never, ever seen any other company in this space with such integrity and leadership and such value built into the product. So let me move on, okay? And I'll get to some comments and questions here in a bit. Bear with me, folks. So again, if you're new here, what is Now LifeStyle, right? Because somehow you ended up on this call. And again, if you're new here, you might be wondering what Now LifeStyle is. And in many ways, the answer to that question lies in the name, Now LifeStyle, because it really is just that. It is a way for you to change your lifestyle. And whether you are here because you want to get healthier, you want to get more fit, you want to lose weight, you want to gain muscle, those are the products, those are the core products that Now LifeStyle offers. And I am a complete product of the product, as are so many others. And in future calls, I will share more of this with you. But in fact, let me share, hang on a second. Let me share my screen here very quickly. I just wanted to share with you. Hopefully you can all see this. This is a post. Hopefully you can see this. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can make that a little bit larger for you. This is actually a post that I shared in the nowlifestyle.com Facebook group. And if you're not a member of that group yet, you want to make sure that you join that Facebook group. But this is a post that I shared just yesterday. As you can see here, yesterday at 10:53 a.m. Let me read it very quickly. So a couple of weeks ago, following a lot of travel and eating out, et cetera, I was traveling a lot and so forth. I came back with some extra luggage. No worries. I upped my fiber and protein intake, kept with the Elevate Extreme. Where'd my Elevate Extreme go? Oh, it's downstairs, I think. And added some moderate exercise. Weighed myself today, 8 pounds lost, down from 199 to 207 pounds TGIM. And I'm just one example. Thank you, Teresa. I'm just one, and I'm pointing this out to you again because of the importance of being a product of the product, right? And I'm just one example. I mean, this group here, the Now LifeStyle group, is just filled with countless examples of folks. I'm trying to get to the main page here. It's filled with countless examples of people who are seeing the results with Now LifeStyle's products. And what Joel is sharing in Now Lifestyle, he's bringing, you know, almost 30 years, if not more, of his experience and his insights when it comes to getting fit, when it comes to being healthier. All of that is packaged into Now Lifestyle's products. And I'm a product of the product, as are so many other people. I mean, there are countless stories. Donna Lynn is a great, great example of so many people who have seen the results of following Joel's advice when it comes to increasing fiber, when it comes to increasing your protein intake, when it comes to just a few minutes of exercise, you know, 3 times a week. And what we teach, and now Seb is a perfect example as well. I just saw Seb's comment. Seb is another perfect example of someone who is a product of the product. And in this group, it is filled with countless examples of people whose lives have been changed literally by becoming healthier thanks to Now Lifestyle. And I'm a perfect example of that. I have a whole nother story I could share about how I lost almost 40 pounds with Now Lifestyle thanks to Joel's training. And without any exaggeration, it has absolutely changed my life. In fact, I was going to share some before and after pictures with you during this call, but we'll save that for another call. So that's what the product is. And you'll notice in this slide I put together very quickly, it says product equals opportunity, because there's no opportunity, there's no business opportunity in sharing the products with others unless they are products that work, right? And they are, as I just showed you. So that's the other aspect of Now Lifestyle. If you want to build a residual income stream, if you want a side gig, or even on a full-time basis, I do it on a full-time basis like so many others do. Now that we have the products, if you want to build a business of sharing those products, those health and fitness products, for example, with others, that's what the Now Lifestyle opportunity is all about. And where Now Lifestyle really excels in this regard, unlike so many other companies, and there are some great companies out there, don't get me wrong, but with Now Lifestyle, if you want to build that business sharing the health products, well, Now Lifestyle has a whole suite of digital tools that you can use to build that business. And by digital tools, what I mean is lead capture pages, as we call them, that you can share with others, where people can opt in to get more information. Those leads are put into your autoresponder, which allows you to follow up with those prospects, build a relationship with them, generate sales and commissions over time, right? So that's the opportunity side of Now Lifestyle, where you have all of these digital tools and marketing systems that you can use to build a residual income stream, if you wish, by sharing the products with others. But what I love about Now Lifestyle is that it all starts with the product. And these are products that work, that actually change people's lives, right? Moving on. Who are you? Now, you know a little bit about me. And what I want to point out here, and this is really, really important, is I want to address who are you. And I don't mean like what your name is or anything like that, but what I really mean is why, in quotes, you are here. Because there are almost, again, like I said, almost 100 people, 90 some people on this call right now. And every single one of you is here for a reason, okay? And especially if you are new to Now Lifestyle, something attracted you here, whether it is the prospect of being healthier, of losing weight, of gaining muscle, of feeling better about yourself, or whether it's the business opportunity, you want that side gig, or you're looking to transition by building a part-time income stream, which hopefully goes into a full-time income stream where you can work from home. And what I really want you to do is to really think just for a moment. You don't have to type anything in the chat. Okay, like Daniel just said, he's here to start a business and make money. That's great. Daniel, you would be more interested in the opportunity side of things. And let me just show folks very quickly. Let me log into my Now Lifestyle back office here. And I really want to kind of simplify things and make things as easy as possible for folks. So
watch this video.
I just logged into my Now Lifestyle back office. Okay, go to nowlifestyle.com. log into your Now Lifestyle back office. If you don't by chance have a Now Lifestyle account yet, in the lower right-hand corner of the screen, don't do this yet, but in the lower right or the upper right-hand corner, I'm not sure, but whoever invited you to this call, get back to them, ask them for their link, or at the end of this webinar, you can sign out and it will take you directly to their link where you can create your free Now Lifestyle account. And if by chance you don't yet have a Now Lifestyle account, you absolutely positively need to create your free account. And that actually goes to my next step that I'm going to talk about when it comes to actually taking action. But here I am logged into my Now Lifestyle account. And right here in the upper left, you will see two red tabs, health and business. And if you're here because you want to improve your health, click on the health sub tab over there, like I just did, and watch this video. There are countless videos in the back office which explain everything to you step by step. If you're here, like I think it was Daniel who wants to start a business and make money, that's great. Click on the business tab and make sure you watch all of these videos. One thing you will notice about Now Lifestyle's members area in particular is that it is loaded with videos, and there are getting started videos as soon as you log in. Like here's the one under the business tab, how to start earning quickly. Make sure you watch all of the videos. We walk you through exactly everything you need to know. So this kind of goes back to the point I was making earlier. Depending on your objectives, you want to click on either the health tab or the business tab, right? So going back to this, so who are you? Why are you here? That's a really, really important question. You know, if you're here because you're a tire kicker and you just want to check this out, fine, no worries. You're absolutely welcome. But what I've found in my experience is that there's a reason people are here. Even if you just happen to fill out like a lead capture page or you entered your email and you have nothing better to do right now, you're still here. You're still watching this replay or you're still on this live call for a reason. And ask yourself what that reason is, because if you want to be successful at any of this, you need to know for sure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, why you are here. And the reason I put why in quotes is because ultimately, and here's the quick answer, the shortcut answer, is that it's your why that brings you here. Let me explain to you what I mean. So for example, in my case, I mentioned earlier about, you know, being an entrepreneur and being at this for 20 some years, and the road has been paved with, you know, potholes and ups and downs and obstacles and challenges. But throughout, I've always maintained a positive mindset, which is why I've had the results I've had. Well, the reason, the secret, if you will, to that type of success, whether it's losing the 40 pounds like I have, being a product of the product, or earning $500,000 by sharing the products or sharing the opportunity with others, whatever the case may be, the reason I've had those results and the reason so many others here have had those results is because we know our why. In other words, my why, for example, first and foremost, my children. Everything I do, this entire business I'm building, I do it for my children because I want to make sure that I can always provide for them and they always have everything they need. That is my why, okay? The reason I lost all that weight I did was because I felt that I was an absentee father. I wasn't present for my children because I wasn't taking care of myself. And how can you take care of others if you're not taking care of yourself, right? So what got me through that, what gave me the motivation and the incentive to actually take control of my body and lose that weight by following what Now Lifestyle teaches was my children, because I want to be healthy and present for them. What gives me the success with the opportunity is because, again, I know my why. I know that no matter how hard it may be to, you know, build an autoresponder list and generate leads and convert those leads into sales, or you run into this obstacle or that obstacle, it doesn't matter. Because the reason I'm doing this, again, is because I want to be able to provide for my family, to take care of my children. So That's a really, really important question that you need to keep in mind. You don't have to answer it right now, but it's really, really important. And if you're here for a reason, and make sure you know what that reason is. Let me look at these questions here very quickly. Am I missing any questions? No, I think we're good. If you have any questions, folks, Maureen says, I just wish to be able to afford to eat. Now that's a great, great response, because I remember way back when I was starting out at all of this. This was back in 1999 or 2000. And I pretty much only had like one job my entire life, right? Because the reason I'm an entrepreneur is because I abhor the thought of working for someone else, right? I know Seb can identify with this. It's like the thought of like being an employee and like working for someone else is like so awful that you'll do anything just to be a successful entrepreneur. And no one would hire me either, Maureen, anyway, because I'm like totally not qualified for any traditional job. Exactly, Janet. I'm unemployable as well. I mean, it's so true. It's really interesting because I mean, I know you know what I'm referring to, but I mean, if I tried to apply to like a traditional job right now, no one would hire me. Seriously, no one would hire me, because my resume, they would look at my resume and they would be like, WTF, like, what have you been doing? Because they're looking for something completely different. And yet here I am at home, working from home, having this call with all of you, loving what I do. And I've had more success as an entrepreneur, as a now lifestyler, than I would ever have had working in a traditional job. I mean, that's, you know, think about that for a moment, right? So where was I? I lost my train of thought. I'm trying to go through this very quickly, because those of you who have been on my calls before, you know I can just go on forever, right? Let me just move on to this next step here, and then we can, if there's more time, we can sort of chat, right? But this final step here, what's next? I really want to draw your attention to that, because, thank you, Maureen. I want to draw your attention to that, because that's really where I want to go with these calls moving forward, okay? Because, and it has to do with taking action, because, you know, no matter how many of these calls you attend, no matter how many videos you watch, no matter how many books you may read, no matter how many, unless you're taking action on a consistent basis, you're not going to make any progress, okay? And so here is what I want all of you to keep in mind moving forward. Actually, not moving forward, starting right now, is take action, no matter how small or incremental it may be, following this call. And I mean literally following this call. Let me give you some examples of what I mean. If you don't have your Now Lifestyle, if you don't have a Now Lifestyle account yet, create your Now Lifestyle account. It's free to create your account. That's a great example of taking action. Remember, you're here for a reason. You're watching this replay for a reason. You're on the live call for a reason. Only you know what your goals, what your objectives are. You're not going to make any progress towards your goals and objectives unless you take action. So, for example, if you don't have a Now Lifestyle account yet, click on the link that you were sent, or from your whoever referred you to the call, create your free Now Lifestyle account. That's taking action. If you already have created your account, upgrade your account. Click on that reseller tab so you can avail yourself of the product, so you can own the products, whether it's the autoresponder so you can see how that works, whether it's purchasing the supplements so you can see how those work. Right here, I have my Elevate or my Eliminate powder. My Elevate is, well, the Elevate Extreme is downstairs, and become a product of the product is the most important thing, because if you want to find success, regardless of your objectives here, you need to become a product of the product. I'm a product of the product. I take the fiber, I take the protein powder, I take the Elevate Extreme. My results speak for themselves. I'm a product of the product when it comes to the opportunity with the teams that I have built. So take action in some regard. So if you don't have a Now Lifestyle account, create your free Now Lifestyle account. If you have a free Now Lifestyle account, upgrade so you can start using the products and seeing for yourselves that they work well. If you've upgraded your account, let me just share my screen again very quickly. If you've upgraded your account, you'll have access to this reseller tools tab. If you need to upgrade to access this reseller tools tab, if you've upgraded your account, take action. Buy, for example, the Facebook leads. Okay, if you've bought the Facebook leads, take action. Click over and start building your business with 10x Blogger, because 10x Blogger is a very powerful way for you to follow up with those Facebook leads that you have purchased. And let me show you a very, very quick example of that. Hang on. I'm going to log into, and again, if all of this is unfamiliar to you, don't worry about it. I'm just giving you some broad strokes of what your next steps can be. I'm going to log into Bloggle here. This is the engine that drives 10x Blogger. You'll see a follow-ups tab here. Hang on a second. Let me grab this very quickly. I'm going to click on that. This is something that's available to you if you own 10x Blogger. Once you purchase those Facebook leads, you'll be able to log into this back office here where you can select, all of your lead capture system campaigns. You can load messages into your campaigns, and 10x Blogger takes care of all of the follow-ups for you. I'm going to get more into all of this on another call. But the point I want to make right now is that no matter where you are in this journey, take action. And what you're looking at here very briefly is a back office for 10x Blogger, which basically uploads a gazillion follow-up messages to your autoresponder campaigns, to your lead capture system campaigns, and does all of that heavy lifting for you when it comes to the follow-ups and building relationships with your prospects, which convert those prospects into customers, which generate sales and commissions, right? If you don't have 10x Blogger yet, make sure that you reach out to your sponsor in Now Lifestyle and ask them for their 10x Blogger link to order 10x Blogger. And very quickly, the way you find your sponsor is by logging into your Now Lifestyle back office. And right here in the left where it says contact your coach, click on that and you will see your coach's name and email address right there. So that is how you can access 10x Blogger. But going back to this taking action, if you have 10x Blogger and your Now Lifestyle business is humming along and 10x Blogger is taking care of all of your follow-ups for you and helping you build your business, there's still more you can do. Celebrate the success of other team members who have done these preceding steps that I just mentioned. Gregory Schmidt is a great example of this. He's always celebrating the success of his team members in the Now Lifestyle group. So the point I'm trying to make here is that I don't want you just to watch this live call, okay, or this recording and do nothing. What I want you to do after you watch this call, no matter where you are in this process, is take some type of action. Again, if you don't have an account, create your free Now Lifestyle account. If you have a free Now Lifestyle account, upgrade your account so you can start using the products and see for yourself that they work. If you have the products already, purchase Facebook leads from your Now Lifestyle back office so you can start building your business. If you've purchased Facebook leads already, get 10x Blogger so 10x Blogger can take care of all of the heavy lifting when it comes to following up with those leads and converting them into customers. If you have 10x Blogger already, make a video, put a video on YouTube, share some value on YouTube, share a video in the Now Lifestyle group. Maureen is a great example of this. Put together a video of something you have learned along the way, okay, and share it with your team members. Give them a helping hand or celebrate the success that someone has had. Even if they got their first lead, recognize them, celebrate their success. If someone has lost a couple of pounds or you've lost a couple of pounds, like Joel often says, you don't have to celebrate success when you reach, the 30 pounds that you hope to lose. No, celebrate your success when you've lost just a couple of pounds, right? So make sure that no matter where you are in this journey, that you are taking action of some sort, because learning and watching without any action is no progress whatsoever, right? Folks, let me answer any questions that you may. Gary Chappelle, it's great to see you here. And yes, Gary says Greg is one of the hardest working guys in show business. Yes, he is. If you have any questions, folks, if you have any questions, ask me. I'm here to help. We're at 36 minutes. I was trying to keep this under 30 minutes, but I think by my standards, this is actually pretty good. Any questions, folks? Let me know. This is your opportunity. I'm here to help. Iringo, great to see you. Perry with a question. Is 10X Blogger easy to set up? It is extremely easy to set up, Perry. And in fact, let me see if I can, well, I'd have to log into someone's account. It's very easy to set up, Perry, because basically what happens is once you've placed your order, you log into a dashboard which is customized for you, and there's a series of videos. I think there's like 13 or 14 very short how-to videos that walk you through exactly everything you need to know to get started with 10X Blogger. So in addition to our group, hang on a second, we have a Now Lifestyle group as well, which you can see right here, 10X Blogger for Now Lifestyle, which is it's like the nowlifestyle.com group. It's just filled with like-minded entrepreneurs who are all working together to lift each other up. And so we offer a lot of support in the group as well. And in fact, thank you for that question, Perry, because it reminded me to share with you just 12 hours ago, Brian Kinney posted on Facebook where he said right here, hang on a second, Brian Kinney said, my good friend Tissa GODAVITARNE will be breaking down exactly what I'm doing. It's because of him that I've been able to 10X my business. I could share with you folks countless examples of how 10X Blogger helps you build your Now Lifestyle business, because there are many examples like Brian. But like I said, if you don't even have your Now Lifestyle account yet, don't even worry about 10X Blogger right now. What you need to focus on are small, actionable steps, one piece at a time, right? So if you don't have your Now Lifestyle account, create your free account. If you have your free account, upgrade so that you can own the products. Once you own the products and you're a product of the product, purchase Facebook leads to start building your business. Once you've purchased the Facebook leads, get 10X Blogger so that 10X Blogger can start following up with those leads for you. Once your business is humming along, start celebrating the success of others. I mean, that in a nutshell, folks, is exactly how this business works, and how so many others, so many of whom are in attendance right now, that's how they are having success. This is not rocket science. You just have to be coachable, pay attention, and stay engaged. Baby steps, exactly, Seb. But as some folks posted here in the chat, you're most welcome, Perry. Iringo, as Iringo said, but very clear instructions to follow. Maureen says it's a little difficult for people to find your trainings, Tissa. Yes, duly noted, Maureen. I'm actually working on kind of a centralized resource where folks can go and watch all of the videos and the training and so forth. Bear with me, folks. I'm just looking at some comments and questions here. Okay, folks, I'm going to wrap this up. I got to say, I'm pretty proud of myself for Cynthia, you're most welcome, for keeping this as brief as I do, because, when I do training in my group and so forth, as so many of my team members know, I'll go on forever. But I need to be cognizant and respectful of everyone's time, because I know there are a lot of folks here, and so I need to I'm cutting myself short. Donalyn, you're most welcome. Matt, thank you so much. Rudy, great to see you, my friend. You have a great day as well, folks. And I will share. Scott, you're most welcome. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Janet. Maria, thank you. Dominic, thank you. Michelle, thank you. I can't keep up with all the thank yous, but you're all welcome. I love you all. And you know, let me close with this, folks. And this is so important because I just want to share this thought here, because you know, I talked about earlier in this slide, right? I talked about, you know, who am I, Tissa, TGIM, GODAVITARNE, and Richard, likewise, my friend. And here's the big picture, folks. Let me just wrap things up with this, okay? It's so easy. I see this all the time. It's so easy to feel overwhelmed. I mean, Joel addresses this point. Like, if you just created your Now Lifestyle account, you might be, even following this call right now, you might be feeling completely overwhelmed. Like, oh my gosh, there's so much information here. What do I do? And then maybe you log into your members area and you click on the autoresponder tab and you're totally overwhelmed, or you get wrapped around the axle and you're not sure. Now, wait a second, did he say this, or how do I do that? And I don't understand how, you know, I mean, I see this all the time, folks, and I'm sure most people here can identify with it, where you're not sure where to start, you get overwhelmed, you're not technical, not that you need to be technical, you don't have any experience, you're brand new to this, and you just end up getting analysis paralysis, and you end up not doing anything, right? And let me just tell you, folks, because this step right here, number 3, who are you? And more importantly, why are you here? That is what you need to focus on. And very quickly, I shared with you my why, okay? And just put aside all of the confusion you may be feeling, or how complex this may seem to you, and just think about what brought you here. Why are you here? Why are you online? Okay, entering your email address into lead capture pages for, you know, opportunities or products. Why are you attending this call? Why are you watching the replay? There is a reason you are here. And even if you scoff at something or you dismiss it, there's still a reason you're here. There's still a reason that you are paying attention. And what I'm here to tell you is that if you can get in touch with the reason you are here, whatever your why is, knowing that is going to propel you forward and help you overcome all that other stuff, all the technical stuff and the confusion you may be feeling, or this feeling of being overwhelmed that you're just starting out. I promise you, just know why you are here and what your goals and objectives are. And I promise you that that will be enough to help you see results with Now Lifestyle. And again, that's whether you want to lose weight and become healthier like I have, or you want to build a business, a residual income source like I have. As long as you know why you're here and you stay positive and you believe in your abilities, you can do this. And that's what that whole TGIM notion is about. It's because when you start getting results, when you take just a small step, okay, and you take action in the ways I described, and you get that first lead, or you lose that first pound, or you get that first commission, that is huge, and that will fuel you, and it builds your belief that you can do this, and that is when great things happen. So just, you know, bite-sized pieces, one step at a time. Stay positive. I assure you that you are in the right place. This is an absolutely incredible, incredible company that we have here. And we are doing so much good and changing so many lives. And that's why I don't TGIF, I TGIM, because I love what we're doing here at Now Lifestyle. And I love spending my time sharing Now Lifestyle with others like I am with all of you here. So I could go on and on. You see, I said I was going to stop at like 30 minutes, and now it's 45 minutes. This is what I mean. All right, folks, stay awesome. I'm looking forward to doing these calls every Tuesday, and you're most welcome, Fern. And we're going to I'm going to sort of refine this as I go along. I'm going to start. Oh, by the way, that's the other thing. Very quickly. You see, here I go. But look, we are working, and this is going to be available to everyone, okay? And this kind of goes back to what I said earlier, but this is going to be available completely free of charge to everyone. There's no additional fees here. Like I said, we want to take the rabbit hole. I know, Janet, the rabbit hole. I can't help but go down the rabbit hole. I want us to leverage these calls to build our businesses. And so what I'm working on with the Gremlins is a way for us to kind of embed these calls, these conference rooms into web pages, lead capture pages, where you can invite people as you can now. And when they click on that sign out link, they'll be taken to your link. But let's take it a step further and let's find a way to really make some great presentations out of these. So that you can even you can use these calls for lead capture purposes, and yeah, exactly, Milt. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm getting ahead of myself, folks. Have an awesome day. Love you guys. Joel, I don't know if Joel's even on the call, but Joel, stay awesome. Without you and the crew, Mike and everyone at Now Lifestyle, none of this would be possible. So I love you, and we all thank you for this incredible company and opportunity. Take care, folks, and I will figure out how to end this here in just a moment. All right, folks, have an awesome day.